Hello everyone, so today we'd like to learn about how to upload an image to your web page. You know, nowadays people, they want to see or to visualize. Perhaps you are writing an article, or perhaps you want to create a website that is going to demonstrate perhaps the workers, right, or the graphics you do, right, or you're a photographer, so you need to put some images, right, on your web page. So in order to do that, there is a very easy and simple way to do that in HTML5, right? So let us dive into it and learn how to do that. So I've just created the boilerplate for us, and don't worry about these are just little styles I've written so that I have the black background, right, and the white text, right, to see our output clearly, right? So in order for us now to upload the image, we need to get those images, right, within perhaps in your computer or whatever. Then you have to put those images inside the folder in which your web page is located, right? In the future, when you are now a senior when it comes to web development, you need to put the images inside a certain folder, then you get them from there. But now I just put them within the same folder with the HTML5 we are working on. So this is the image, help image, and logo image. So I've just put two images for the purposes of demonstrations. So to upload an image, right, it's very simple and straightforward, right? So we actually use this very simple tag, right? As I mentioned earlier, that you have just to understand HTML, you have to just understand the tags and how they work and how to use them when you are developing or designing a website. So we use a tag which is called img, right? So this is how we upload an image, right, to our web page using this particular tag. So this img stands for image, right? So sometimes they are self-close, you can just put something like that, but even if you don't do it, it doesn't matter. Then right now, this is the tag we use to upload our image to a particular page, but now we are not seeing any image here to my right. Why? Because we haven't put the path or the link to our image we want to display on the web page. So now I've been talking about the importance of attributes, right? So you see, in order for us now to get the path of the image, right, the path, it means the location of the image. So the web browser now needs to know the location in which the image is located. So now this attribute, right, which is very important, src, right, which stands for source, right, a source where we're getting the image, that's the source. So this attribute is very important. Without that, we cannot display the image, right? Then we have another attribute which is very important, out, right, which stands for alternative, right? Perhaps maybe there is network issues, maybe there is a bug. So when the browser is rendering our page, maybe it fails to get the image, then this is an alternative text that is going to be placed inside these quotes that gives users, or gives the visitors, right, the meaning of the image, right, so that they can know that this image is about this particular issue or about this particular story. So this actually works for the screen readers, right, those who want to know the meaning of the image. So that's how, or that's the purpose of alt 1. The purpose of alternative is to see which image has failed to load. Second is for screen readers to see the purpose of the image or the meaning of the image. And the other attributes, right, here we talked about src, we talked about out. Then there are other also important attributes like height and width. So we have to specify the height and the width of an image so that the browser can render it fast, because it will be knowing how to print that particular image right on the web page. It knows the height and the width of that particular image. So basically that's what I have to say concerning this. As a beginner, these are some of the things you just have to know in order for you to upload an image. So now let us go ahead and upload our image and see how it is going to be displayed. As I mentioned, I have two images. I have herb and location, right? So now let us upload the herb image. So we can just type herb .png, right? So our image was displayed. As you see to my right, the image has been displayed. So let us give it height. For example, we can say height is equals 300 pixels. Then let us give it width 400 pixels, so that it becomes much bigger and it will be easier for you to see our output here. So now we've just, it's very simple and straightforward. We've just uploaded our image on the web page. Now you see it looks nice there with the black background. So basically that's how we upload the images, and that's how we use these attributes to specify the width and the height of the page. So pixels, these are just measuring units that are actually used in web development, right? We use pixels to scale the elements on the web page. But now there is another important thing that I want to mention. Perhaps you face this in the future or as a problem. I still remember when I was a beginner, I used it to face this problem, and I used to fail to figure out what is the problem, why my image is not being displayed. The problem is that usually we forgot to put the extension of the image. So the extension of the image is very important. The browser needs to know the extension. Like for example, if you create an HTML5 HTML document or file, you need to put the extension, right? You need to put the extension HTML so that the file can be known that this is the HTML5. And also we have different types of images. We have PNG, we have JPEGs types of images. So the browser needs to know what type of image is that, what type of image do you want to display on the web page. So that's why we use the extension PNG. And if you look here, the images have the extension PNG. So that's the type of the image itself. So don't forget to put this. You find yourself in a trouble failing to figure out why the image is not showing. So the extension is very important. For example, if I miss this G to stand for PNG, you see we see the blank container, right? So the browser now knows the height and the width of the image, so it just prints that container, right, that is going to contain the image, because we have specified the height and the width. But if we don't specify this, for instance, right, so we see nothing, right? But in order for us now to see something, that's where the out comes in. For example, I'm going to say the first herb, right? So let me remove the background color so that you can see, right? You can see the text. Yeah, you see this is this alternative text we've put here. If the browser fails to load the image for us, it prints that with this little icon and that text, right? So that's how that works. So let us return our background color, right? So we've discovered that without the correct extension, we fail to get our image. So we have to put G to stand to stand for PNG, and our image was displayed. Then we can usually put our height 300 pixels. Then we need width to be 400 pixels. So generally that's how we do that. Also, let us print another image. Okay, let us leave that guy. Let us copy that, and we needed to put a logo, right? So now we have two images, the help and the logo. Perhaps we can put a break here, right? Okay, so now we have the logo and we have the help image. So basically that's how we display images in HTML5, which is simple and straightforward. So thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.